Yeah, here we go. And now we get a non-watcher mirror, ladies and gentlemen.
It is Runeterra now. This is a different game. Two variants of Runeterra, the TLC controlled combo waiting room, and now actual interactive, turn-by-turn play here. We see Lobster coming in with his Zoe Vi deck that the live design lead, Ruben Zhu, made actually quite popular. But again, this is a region combination that has existed before. A Game Breaker made popular with Heimer, and now it's a similar vibe where you have a lot of just good matchups across the board. And
is it the mustache? Who knows?
Right, cool.
You guys can see it, right? Game start
Yes.
right now? All right, perfect.
And it's more smooth, it's more FPS.
Oh,
It's
nice.
better resolution.
Win-win. All right.
Wait, you Mulligan Priestess? Hold up.
I felt it like it's too slow. I don't really know what I want to invoke or what I want to hit. I run... in prep, what became evident and what Katasis also suggested to me quite often is that we mulligan super aggressively for champions in general and for bot as well.
The stream hang up. I don't know, it's just stuck on the mulligan.
Oh yeah, sorry I paused it, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Thought we discussed the mulligan. But yeah, I just let it run. Yeah, because we have plenty of better cards and we're going very hard for tempo, I thought Priestess was too slow. But what's your reason?
But Priestess gives you... Yeah, you just pick Written Stars and you have free Zoe coming down on a turn 4. Most of the time.
Yeah, I can see that. But it's a 7 mana 3/3 Zoe.
Yeah,
But yeah, Zoe is really good. Okay. So we're not having a high tempo opening hand, but we're definitely not lacking top end value. And here I was super duper happy, actually, that Ashirogi attacked into me. I'm not quite sure why you swung.
Yeah,
you never swing.
I even don't know why I played the archer. I think that
you
was
don't play. Yeah, also you like archer is too important card in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean it did shut down a gem. And I do play like 2 Sump Dredgers and like a lot of like 2 Sketchers, Poro Cannon as a one-off even.
Yeah, like afterwards I thought maybe it was better to just deny discard fodder by like using Avalanche, but I didn't think about that before I made the play.
So my opponent only runs 2 Ice Shards, 2 Avalanches, and 2 Ravines. Trickster, of course, generally the better pick for this matchup, but we're not having a window to play it. We're probably going Fangs into Vide.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you need a card that you can play this turn.
Yeah.
Gogo was the best. Like, since you didn't get the Gogo, is for one is second best.
Yeah. Yeah, open attack felt natural to me. Because we have so much value in hand, I don't think we necessarily need the draw of Opaque Cascade. Because we already have our top-end win conditions with the 2 star shapings.
Yeah, 5 damage is solid to push here. I like
pay look good.
You won't have time to draw, like, anyway, play the drawn cards, you have stuff to do every turn.
So, yeah, Fangs is pretty straightforward, plays into Ravine a bit, but yeah, we're still going for the tempo. Tempo game plan. We could, of course, just go
No way, you didn't take Moonsilver. Moonsilver is so not in this matchup.
Yeah, Moonsilver is good, but I'm expecting my opponent to use either Avalanche or Ravine on these 2, which means
you just
Trickster.
slap Vi next turn.
That's true, but like on turn 6, I can develop Trickster, and it's probably gonna survive 2 AoE.
Why not Star Shaping into Phoenix and just attack with the Phoenix on turn 7? On turn 8. Actually, you could on turn 8 you could play the Dragon with
turn
the
8 could have Great
Multiverse.
Beyond, yeah. I can see it be good.
Like, this turn you just play the Star Shaping, yeah? Why not Open Pass?
Open Pass? I think I want to push damage.
Like but why not consider Open Passing? Just instant play.
I think I considered Open Passing. It's just I don't think it's good. Intuitively.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind the timers in this series were super short. I was already behind in Time Bank first game. I don't know if you heard about it, but Game Breaker actually lost first round due to time disqualification.
Yeah, but that's due to the first match he lost. That's why the second game roped out. That's why he lost.
Possibly.
I mean, that's for sure. Like we already know that.
Yeah,
The
okay.
system.
Fair.
He tweeted about it.
But yeah, the reason why I don't so I could of course Star Shape here and get Great Beyond on 8, but then I would lose the mana to develop on my attack turn, right? So if I would have picked Moonsilver earlier on, I would not have put the additional 6 damage.
You would have only 3/3. No, you would have 3/3 because you top deck Spacey. You don't have the knowledge that you have the second Spacey.
True. But I mean, I am also drawing cards, and most units are low curve in this deck. But yeah, this is, if I recall correctly, this is just straightforward Star Shaping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of an easy pick. And my opponent did not have a single play, if I recall correctly.
No, my hand was full of removal and freezes.
Yeah, that's why you don't run that much removal, because you don't have enough proactive play.
Yeah.
It makes the deck inconsistent.
Yeah, so I think the 2-mana Thermo Beam is a tiny consideration, but it barely pushes additional damage. It looked bad, so I just took end round. Yeah, but I see your point here. With a Moonsilver, I can play Great Beyond the turn earlier.
And this is damage that will like if you think about basically picking the 3/3, like you pushed 3 damage. Like imagine if you had the Moonsilver now and you played like instead of having 3/3 on the board, you would have a Great Beyond on the board.
True. Yeah, I do agree. There's merit to it. But of course, sometimes we don't find Great Beyond. If it would have been Destroyer or Phoenix instead, we can also play that.
I mean, you could play it on your Aztec token if it was the Destroyer.
Yeah, also true. That dodges Icewell Archers and so on. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Avalanche hits me fairly well. I'm contemplating putting Get Excited on the stack to threaten a much better open. And force a freeze, basically. But of course, I know my opponent plays Homecomings and denies and shit, and deciding to let it go through instead. Go for like also because I don't have a great discard target here. I guess Thermo Beam could be discarded. But yeah, this is Star Shaping Trickster. And again, super easy pick. Of course, shutting down the Vi level up, but
I still think you get excited. You discard Beam. You make him freeze a unit without applying damage.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad, but it does get punished by Homecoming, and our opponent ended like past with 7.
Yeah, but he has no. But he doesn't have. No, he doesn't get punished by Homecoming that much, because like he doesn't develop his win con if he wastes away Homecoming. He loses his win con, and at this point, you know he doesn't have his win cons in the hand because his turn 7 was a pass. And like if he had win con and Homecoming, he would have developed it because he had a way to secure, like protect his win con, right? So you know either he doesn't have a deny and the Homecoming, or he doesn't have a win con. And if he doesn't have a win con, you definitely want to threaten him in this spot.
Yeah, that's fair. I could see it. Also, just working through the Homecomings, through the protective
Why
spells.
open attack?
Because there's still 2 Icewell Archers in deck and they go through Spell Shield.
If he had Archer, do you think he would have played Avalanche on your last attack token instead of Archer?
Wait, let me go back. Avalanche on my last
I'm
attack.
pretty sure instead
Here?
of Avalanche, you would... Yeah, I think you just Archer here if you have Archer.
Even if my plan was to Ice Shard afterwards?
Sorry?
Like, even if I wanted to Ice Shard, like, if I know he's gonna challenge with Y, and then I can, like, kill my own unit.
Yes, you want to keep your Ice Shard and Avalanche to proc the spell shield in the future. Like if your hand is super slow. Here, if you have Archer, you just slam Archer. You don't care about Zoe because Zoe doesn't do anything against Ionia version because they like all the like answers like Equinox, Stun doesn't do anything against you because you have Deny and they can't play it on stack.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it. I didn't take it as a hard read. My opponent didn't have Archer. But yeah, I don't think... I could see Get Excited be really good on the Tavern Keeper right away. So, yeah, Ravine, getting rid of the Trickster. I have pretty straightforward develop. Oh, we already saw this, right? I think we were here.
Yeah, you're...
Harsh Winds, as... Yeah, also, I guess my opponent did not have a lot of cards in the deck list that deal with this attack super effectively. Harsh Winds was a one-off, and... Okay, I guess Palm was a 3-off, but Homecoming's of course no targets, and I have a way to convert my mana into Nexus damage.
Yeah, that was a fine play. Like, Homecoming doesn't do against your hand anything because you have Mystic Shot and get excited.
Yep. So contemplating to push an additional 2 damage, but like getting the draw and representing more board damage on the next swing is probably better. By just playing some Dredgers.
I mean, you can discard the Beam at this point. I think pushing 2 more damage could have been possibly better. Like, at this point, do you need more cards to win? You just need to push damage.
Yeah. No, now that I see
Also,
Aftershock
here. Also, I remember you not copying the I'm the Dragon. I was so surprised.
That was just to play around Homecoming, if I recall correctly.
How does this play around Homecoming exactly?
If I
on the Palm guy. I mean,
Yeah,
even if you Homecoming on the Palm guy, how does he answer your Spell Shield one? And he would play Homecoming during the attack anyway.
Yeah, but Destroyer pushes the same amount of damage as Great Beyond, right? I guess like 2 less, but I have more spell mana open.
You have enough mana to kill him next turn on after the combat anyway. You didn't need that much spell mana. You just need the 9. What you gonna use that spell mana on?
I mean, this turn. Like, wait, give me a second.
I mean,
I remember thinking like keeping spell mana open for a Homecoming on the Concussive Palm dude makes sense. The thing is, since I have removal for this blocker for the 3/2,
hear me out. If he uses that's good for you. Because you just get a unit that has the... Like, he has to keep Concussive here, he can't... I mean, not Concussive. He has to keep it for the next turn, so he can use it on the... like, during the attack token. Like, during the stack. Because then he doesn't remove his blocker, and then you cannot redevelop a unit with the spell shield, and then swing into you.
Yeah, but wait, if he Homecomings right now, like if I say I tap out of mana, he Homecomings right now, I can't really affect it. Like, I'd use my whole mana next
Okay, so
turn
what
to
he uses...
redevelop.
Okay, what he uses Homecoming on, then? On
What
which
do you mean?
unit?
Like, if he plays Homecoming right now?
Yes, you play, let's say, second I'm the Dragon, and he plays Homecoming. What does he return to your hand?
The non-spell shielded one, right?
Yeah, so then you play next turn your that unit again, and you have 2 I'm the Dragons that both represent lethal. How does he stop that?
Yeah, I guess it would be a combination of... Like, we know our opponent holds a palm, then with a freeze it's 1 gone. Yeah, I guess I can see it. But I also think it's already very doomed for my opponent if I open attack and try to finish with burn. Yeah, I guess Homecoming plus Avalanche would have...
And like, if you already held the mana, why on earth don't you beam? Like, this was... Like, if you don't beam here, like, what the hell was the mana for then?
Yeah, that's a fair question. I guess I already thought I have lethal guaranteed. I didn't though. I didn't actually. My opponent could have like triple heart.
I used my whole hand to deny the attack. Then had
you had a random top deck, right? It was double Harsh Winds and Entomb for perfect mana. Yeah, without the Hush. Yeah, I actually see your point, Alan. Yeah, I could have maximized more damage there.
I mean, that's like following your thought process. You want to keep more mana for this turn, yeah? Spell mana. Then, like, use it. So you get better open attack.
For sure, should have beamed, yeah, Lissandra here, I guess. Doesn't really matter who. But yeah, opponent goes block, flash freeze, flash freeze. We just found the Hush to represent 8 damage. I almost entered there. Hovering over the
I voted
I
to-
don't have a win condition left, so it doesn't really matter.
And yeah, and here I know I just have 8 burn in hand.
Yep.
Yeah, first series, I don't know, the first game was pretty botched from my point of view. I guess both of us, Ashirogi, both of us made some questionable decisions.
The math checks out. We're in EU, so it always tends to. And that's going to be game 2 going to Lobster, and of course, and Tone comes in.
Yeah.
and-
But
and then we have the
now
burn.
direct lethal. Like I said, plan A, plan B, and plan C now to close out the game here. And losing Lissandra in the process, just being left with one ice pillar, one pitiful ice pillar. Well, Freshlobster just has all the tools. He can even duplicate his own destroyer. His Great Beyond will return. Like, this was such a one-sided game, and this is a beautiful finish here by Freshlobster. What a great couple of games here. I like the second one specifically because I don't want to seem biased, but I do like seeing the watcher lose. So that's great.
I think that's biased. there's no excusing that. That's 100% biased. But
Whatever.
Lobster takes game 2, takes the series. Of course, these are best of 3s, and like you mentioned, I think really showing why he's one of the favorites to win this tournament and why he's one of the most recognized competitive players in Runeterra in any region, really, in the entire world right now, just from tournament results. Maybe not